Technology, man.
That's amazing. I love that we can do such cool stuff, all the things,
I'm telling
rock
you,
your body right.
a Friday chill out session with lots of laughs is going to be good for everyone.
Absolutely. It's like absolute gold, eh? Oh, look at that, Rob. That is a big quotation. I'm gonna stream this and read it, bro. Check it this. Let me see. Also, how do I make it bigger? Zoom it like this.
How do you make it
Wow.
bigger?
I'm just gonna gloss over that, sir. Did build $1 million company, build $1 million community. That is just excellent. One of the key takeaways of my Say Something Special with Safe Place today was has just become topic again in on-chain HQ space with NFT Borsa. And what does this actually mean? Here are my thoughts. Being a founder can be tough. We all know how impatient Web3 communities can be. And there's no one to blame for that but our fast-moving society and space that we live in. Many founders struggle with being pressured in their building phase, which can result, I think he meant to say that, result in plans being changed, the vision being abandoned, or even leaving Web3 completely. But how can this be prevented? Build a core community that supports you no matter what. The most crucial part of every project is to find its most valuable resource, supporters. Building up that core of people that see your vision and help you achieve your goals can be the turning point for every project. One thing that especially Safe Place mastered perfectly. Everybody having their game in development for almost 2 years, they didn't market their product straight away. Why? Because they wanted to have this tiny circle of true supporters that help them market their product on its own. Prime examples are already existing. If we look at the most successful projects like Pudgy Operation Safe Place, or Pudgy or Operation Safe Azuki, they mastered that art perfectly. Perfect. Did you guys also read Operation Safe Penguins and Operation Safe Azuki?
Yeah, that's clearly what it says there.
Clearly. Growth takes time, business development takes time, and so does building a supportive core. Nowadays, you see tons of people representing their products, whether it's through content or PFPs, and this helps them achieve their goals in terms of funneling new people in. So what is $1 million community? If you ask me, this term refers to a strong supportive circle of people that share your vision. Most of the time, those people will bring you the conversions to bring your business to the next level. Find like-minded people who are willing to represent your project on socials, maybe even Web2 friends or family if they feel it's the right approach. If you are successful in building this foundation, then growth is inevitable. Community equals utility. Woke looking guy blowing bubblegum wearing purple leopard outfit. Yeah, let's go. Let me drop my le noise. That's French for nice, right?
Yeah, I think my summary was a lot more punchier, But I mean, each to their own. Each to their own.
Can I? No, man. Why can't I copy that? Okay, so don't build. Wait. That's not. I said we said we're not. We're not here. Hey.
Hey. So, Jason, my mic drop testing strategy that I'm doing on the spaces is very awkward, by the way. So I say like a short punchy thing, and then I instant mute, and then it's just like, it seems like they're waiting for me to talk more or something. It's a bit awkward.
No, you just gotta let it sink in.
Yeah,
sometimes when you drop some genius, it has to be processed.
Okay.
Robert Downey Jr. Robert Kiyosaki. No. Noobs. Rob Murray. Boom. CEO. Operation safe place.
I see we've got the statistician in the house. You wanna break us down some analogies, some analyses?
Some statistics.
I just kicked my table.
What? What's
I
that
don't
got to do
know.
with anything? So is that the statistician talking? Who's talking? I can't see.
No, that's me. That's me.
Oh, I see.
I'm me. Me. You know, me, the best.
The best. Simply the best.
Some would say.
Some would say. Rain has just given me so much ammo.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, God makes me laugh. Alrighty, so we're waiting for. Let me just let Caveman know. Okies, we are in VC. Right, so what we're going to discuss tonight on OSP is we're going to waiting for JD to join as well. Then we're going to be talking about the user interface designs for Operation Safe Potato.
Safe potato.
Well, I mean, the one sexy Irish dad is here.
Yeah, and you know, Paul, I just want to get you back on this because these guys hating on potatoes. I mean, that's like the nectar of alcohol, and very good alcohol at that.
You're gonna make me dig out the potato meme that I was making.
Don't listen to them, Paul. Don't.
Potatoes, right? It's always so nice to have a nice potato. All right, welcome, Caveman. So everybody, this is Caveman. His name is Anshuman. Is it Anshuman or Anshuman?
Both. I'm a man. Yep.
Yeah. My name is Anshuman, but I'm also an Anshuman.
Yep.
I've been having good giggles tonight on all the live things. So Anshu is our lead dev on the mobile. Well, he's one of the lead devs across the board, man. He's just so clever. So JD's going to join us probably in about 15 minutes or so. But in the meantime, so Anshu and I were working through the UI flow, which while we're in a live stream now and there's like 54 people watching us, we might as well tell you how games build things, right? Are you guys and girls ready for this? What we do is, hey, there's FQ. Hey, FQ, how you doing? Not doing anything. Hello. Anyway, it's nice to have you, even if your mic's fighting with you. So what we do is we look at games that we think are very nice and very good, and we say, let's do it like that. Let's grab those elements. So there's this cool game. I think I must maybe just stream the game itself. What do you think, Anshu? Or the screen grabs that we took?
Yep.
The game itself better,
True. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna find this here game.
Because then we also get to see the widget animations.
Yes, the widget animations. Widget is a fancy word for a thing that does
UI.
things. Why is it called UI? Is that like a you and I thing?
Yeah,
User?
it's me and my computer, so it's UI.
Okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to do this because I'm going to be streaming it in Discord and live. I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so Look at me wanting to launch BitLord. Okay, there's Steam. So this game called Mechabellum came out a few months ago, and I only saw it last week. And it's got so much of the feel that we want in just hitting play here. I'm streaming my entire page to Discord. Is that right? My entire screen.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that's great. So I see on the stream going out, everyone can see it as well. So it's got a lot of, it's an auto battler, and it's got a lot of the feel, the slow, ponderous nature of how Operation Safe Place is going to feel in all its different modes. These guys obviously put millions into building, the game. So we, instead of reinventing the wheel, we have a look at the way they did things. And I love the UI layout. Obviously, we'll give our own touches and flavors because Rob, our CEO and co-founder, and a couple of the guys on the team, we're all avid gamers, some borderline professionals. So we would add things that make things comfortable for us and exciting for us. So what I like here, I feel like there could be a better landing page for this game. I mean, so there's season multiplayer solo. I've never clicked that button before. What is that? Oh, it's got a kind of a where you can go button. What is this? That's the academy. So this is their actual landing page. So I feel like, we can do this a bit nicer. They've got their chat bottom center, so we can move that widget wherever we want to in our own design. I like the fact that your character is bottom left, and it's got this cool squidgy guaca thingy around it. This nice caveman. Give me some words here. What is this thing around the picture? Around the profile picture. What is this? A frame. It's got a nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Image. Yep.
Yeah. I feel like it. I mean, they've got this nice video in the background. I never thought of that. That's also potentially a very nice idea. There's low res loop in the background. And then up here, check the ease of use of all these tabs up here. It reminds me very much of StarCraft, which also had this kind of nice UI. Just feels nice. Look at that action in the background. I'll actually play the game in a moment and then show you guys the UI so you can just see what I like. Now I like this as well. So yeah, they've got solo mode, and these are all they've got a commander academy. It's funny, they also call their players commanders. So then they've got community challenges, which it seems like what we want to do with the arenas, where the community can build their own challenge out. I'll play one of those in a moment. And then it's play a standard match against 4 bots of different difficulties. So they allow you to. So that's what we're doing in that PvE, where you're playing against 4 bots or whatever. Test your limits against hordes of enemies alone or with friends. Survival mode. We definitely have that. Hey, Lucas. So Lucas, you're welcome to join us in Discord if you want to chat and jabber and stuff. But it's nice to see you on X as well. So Mechabellum is a really, really cool game. The layout is nice, and so I like the fact that it's so visual. The pictures are visual. They got testing grounds. So with Operation Safe Place, obviously we're down there with the things, but in the Mechabellum's just come out, and they've spent so much money building this and obviously testing their UI and everything. And I like this. Check out how that little frame pops up on the left and right. You see that, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So JD, our UI designer, he'll be able to do stuff like that for us, that little animation, all that kind of thing. So I'll just show, because I know you guys probably want to see the game, so I'll do that quickly. Let's do a community challenge. It's quite cool. So these are maps that people have created, which we'll have people do with our arena modes. I'm so glad that this game has got so many things that we had planned. That's so cool. It's brand new on Steam. So you can see here the clear rate, that one is like 2% people have cleared that thing. 55% have cleared that one. I can't remember. I managed to clear one after a bunch of attempts. But let's see this one that only 2% have cleared. I'm not saying I'm going to clear it, but hey, Robbie, check how cool this is. So you click on it, and there it's high difficulty. It's a vast map. Anyway, so we start challenge. Nice loading screen. And see, this chat just keeps going, except when you go into game, it only allows for like a. So I don't know if that is, if it's a nice positioning for the chat or whatever. See, so in you come into the game, and in our case, this would be your loadout that you're checking out. But yeah, as you go in, you can choose what you want to spend your credits on. So this one increases the movement speed of all units by 3. Let me just do that. Okay, so this is a top-down, like Star Craft, whatever, like a strategy layout. It's an auto battler, so you set the things up and do what you want to, and then you push play, and they just fight each other. So in our case, we'd be down there with our weapons and guns and our team, and we'd actually be driving the mechs. But you check out how ponderous and slow and awesome this vibe is. So yeah, I've got 1,400 supplies. So for us, that's valor in our game. There's your kind of abilities and stuff. You got a shield generator, sentry missile interceptor. So we've got all similar kind of things. Most games have got very similar things. So over here, you choose what you want to add to the battlefield. It's silly in these challenge modes because you've only got one round. Laura says, "How's Only Belief coming along?" It's doing well. We're waiting for the next tranche. We're about 3 or 4 months ahead of schedule with that one. So there, I'm just going to crank up the range enhancement. So so our system that's the infusion system that would do range enhancement and stuff, which I'll show a little bit later if we got time. And then I'm going to get trounced because I can only place these 2. I mean, that's it in this challenge mode. I can upgrade some things. I don't even know if I upgraded the right things there. Promote that big flaming thing. But this is what I like. Check this out. Watch how slow, ponderous, and cool everything feels. See, that's the AI on the other side. And sometimes that's another player in this mechabellum. And there we go. Now this is cool. An automated camera. And you see how awesome the flames look, and it's a lot of the cool things that we want in our game. So we want you to be able to have this view with the turrets, with your teammates. So if you want to play like super supportive, or you want to be putting down turrets, you plonking down turrets while the enemies are coming at you, or you're down there fighting. That's really the vision for Operation Safe Place, that you can be anywhere you want. See how the camera is starting to zoom in as look at that. They just wiped me out like a, and I love this. See at the end of the rollout, doof, 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 the end of the round. Challenge failed. Yeah. Okay, return to lobby. So that's pretty cool. Then there, you get some experience for what you did. In our case, all our cards will level up. Right. So this UI has got all these cool. So there's solo, and then you got your tournament, unit modification. I like this a lot. So in our case, that could be a pack, or I guess we'd have a parent-child system. So let's say you've got owls. You got a pack of owls. You click on it, and then what would open is a similar thing like this of all the different owls that you have, and then you click on an individual owl, and then our infusion system would be there, and you'd see what the owl looks like in the game itself. So I don't know if we won't be going into that much detail in the early demos, but that's kind of what I envision for the turret. So you'd see there's your turret, your character wearing whatever it is. So I like, check this. This is their war factory. So there's a lot of cool ideas to gain inspiration from. So you'd literally just have one person working on this UI and an inventory system. So I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. Anybody got any thoughts?
Getting like
Right.
front mission vibes there or something. It's quite cool.
That's very nice, and it's really cheap. It's like $10 or something on Steam. So it's very entertaining. But you know, like you get bored pretty quickly because there's no story, nothing. There's no. Well, Rob likes that. I like the scale. See the little people down the bottom? I always like doing that, putting humans for scale, you know? Or if I was in Ireland, I'd put a potato for scale, you know?
No, Andrew, it's not that I like stories, but it's got to be in more of a, you know, like if I want to indulge myself in some Lao and some stories, I'll play like a Baldur's Gate, you know? Turn-based, in-depth characters. But like jumping into Destiny to do raids, like, oh, why do I want to know what story what, you know?
Yeah, you just want to suffer through the raid, through the mechanics.
You know, it's like I spent a lot of time in PUBG back in the day, you know? And a game like that, yeah, I mean, what's the story, you know? It's like you've got to kill everyone else and you win. That's the story.
Yes. Exactly.
You're writing your own story.
Exactly, man.
So this is something that I really like. So I'm going to launch a. So it's turn-based, you know. So I'm going to launch. Check out. I've shown this to Rob, but Anshu, I think you might like this as well. So let's just check what I'm going to take here. Farseer, rank 1, obtain 200. That's fine. Let's get more supplies on the. So check out on the right-hand side here. So let's say these are our cards, right? So now you've been killing things and you've been earning some money. Now that means you can unlock something you want to add in that you can drop onto the battlefield. So I love the fact that it's not clunky until you start adding things. So this stuff is not filling up your whole screen. So you choose what you want to bring onto the battlefield. So let's say you want to bring like a fortress, and you see, then it's over here on the side. It's just joined that thing, and then in this case, next round you can add more. But like you bring your turrets or whatever onto the battlefield. So we'll work out how you do that practically. But when you click on a thing, see how it opens on the left here. So here's your upgrade and activate the different abilities. See? So you click on it. That pops up on the left-hand side. It is so clean. I mean, these guys must have done a lot of suffering to get to this incredibly clean place. You know, so yeah, you can upgrade abilities, and then later on, when they've got enough experience, you can upgrade them themselves. You just put these things here so I can try and survive at least one round, and then show you. But it's nice. You see at the top there's my life. Up there's the. Okay, so we would have player life, and we would have, in our case, a core. So these command centers that these things have got over here. So research center, where you can upgrade things. It's so clean. You see there you can upgrade different things. It's the cleanest UI I've seen for these kind of things, which I like a lot. See, I can borrow some money from the next round. Teaching kids terrible things in this game. Although maybe it's
we're teaching them life lessons. Now I get all my financial advice from TikTok, finance specialist. Yeah?
Yes.
It's like, hey, if I don't pay my car payment for the next 3 months, that means I can buy a new sound system. I can put some mags on because I'm not paying for 3 months. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't disappear. You know, you still got to pay.
That's actually a good idea. You can do a loan. That's great. We must actually take that idea as well that they've got you, Rob. We add the loan system.
Yeah.
Operation Payday Loans.
Because check here. Now I've got like I go into the next round. I've like only got 100 because I borrowed 200 from the previous one.
Yeah. So
Look
Jason,
at that, I got nothing.
well, for those who don't know here, Jason has been also assisting us with some ideas for our economy. So if we're going to then loan Valor from a future level or a future wave, are we going to charge them interest, Jason? Or
Of course.
That's a good idea.
All the
And look at
all
this.
the
So I've got nothing, but guess what it lets me do again? I can borrow
you
from
can
the next
borrow
round.
again.
Yeah. You see?
It's the infinite money glitch.
But not, I mean, it's quite painful in the beginning, because later on you start making biggish money. But it does give you a little bit of an edge, being able to get flush in your cash flow if you know what to invest in. But if you make a bad investment, because if you
So
don't
it really
win,
is.
Yeah.
It really is teaching a life lesson.
it is. I think we must take it somewhere, Rob. Like add some financial principles and management into the game, because you've got plenty of courses on that we can maybe consider as part of the tutorial. Eh?
potentially in the kind of city builder tycoon version of the game, maybe.
Don't mess with my levels of poverty. I'm borrowing money again.
Yeah.
I need
You
to.
see, what are we teaching the people that we're trying to make financially sustainable to lend money?
Tell them don't. Yeah, like this money borrowing system. Look at that. I bought a fat neck. I lost the last round, so I didn't make any money. I had to borrow again.
You see, you locked in. You're trapped. You're trapped.
You gotta keep borrowing.
You're trapped.
What
It's a
was the
scam.
name? What was the name of that South African banking system again?
What doing a stock fell.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
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 Let's get these.
Actually, Jason just came up with a brilliant idea for
Yes.
the co-op. Is you can stock fell the rounds payout. So
Well,
one player gets
technically, you could actually do that through a guild system where it's an asset, like collective asset sort of management sharing system. It can
Okay.
it could actually be done through escrowed systems. Like I mean, most guilds, like, especially back in the day, they operated on an honor system.
Yeah. World of Warcraft, we used to operate on that CP, that combat point system, or whatever it is called. A similar thing.
But in
So-
this case,
so-
like it's
Yeah.
with valuable it's with like valuable assets. But there could be elements where guilds. I mean, the guild economies are massive. Getting guild economics right is it's going to be a fun one to tackle.
Yeah.
No, and I don't mean that I don't mean that in any bad way. It's like it's a really nice challenge because ultimately, as a guild, you want your guild to do as well as possible. So having a guild asset escrow system for a game is, it's more than doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Anka, just don't know about your getting our players straight into debt from the tutorial onwards, my man.
It's like, wait a minute. You said we're building $1 million community here.
Yeah, it is
It's
a bit
like-
of a strange.
it's like- The guy presses play, and it's like, do you want a tower? And the guy's like, yes. Okay, so you can rent it at 30% interest per wave, and he doesn't earn enough valor to buy the next tower.
But so on the UI side, so debt side aside, I love the fact that, so let's say you click on a tower. So everything is treated the same. You see, like the command tower, that upgrades certain things. Like here's that loan, the raid resupply. Then there's a master. So there's all little features that you get from that one. And on this side over here, you can upgrade things. So yeah, you can upgrade all the units by like 15% defense. And this one, you can upgrade all the units by 12% on their attack. And then there's all sorts of other cool things. You can buy like a sticky oil bomb. So I like this very, very much. This system, where no matter what you click on, it's popping up on the left-hand side and it's got these little options. That is just fantastic. So even if you're down there and you're looking at a turret or whatever, you just kind of click on it, and whoop. So check at this. Look at all the stats that pop up there. That's very cool. I mean, these guys worked hard to give us all these nice ideas. See, like no matter what you click on, marksman. And in our case, you're literally standing down there, but you'd have someone who wants to be in commander mode, and we want to be able to give them this amount of height up off the battlefield, and they can put down turrets down there. Because I mean, I enjoy this view. I know that most people would want to be down there, right, driving that mech or driving the vehicle or driving this massive thing over here, or running around just with a character that is like super powered, or a healer or whatever. And that's what Rob and I mean by building a game where you can do everything, Anyway, so Anshu, are you picking up what I'm putting down, bro?
Yep.
It's fantastic, this layout that they've got, eh?
Correct. Yeah.
So, so have you got any progress to potentially show us on that mobile version, or not yet? You want to rather do that next Friday?
I can show you the last thing that I posted on Twitter.
Okay, well, let me get out of here. Return to lobby. So Anshu's first doing the basic. Sorry, who's that? Who wants to say something?
No, I was just going to say the concepts that we originally had, which we still trying to. It works well in the arena mode, is where you only place turrets in between waves. Then you would have that kind of RTS view, but then while the waves running, you're in your third-person view. So. Yeah, it's like the idea of that. Do you give the person the ability then, while the waves are running, to toggle between what we called, what was that, Uncle? Commander view and like turret placement view,
Yeah, I think the community would probably have to help us make that decision, whether there's going to be rounds where you've got a couple of moments to decide about what you're going to do next, or if we just keep it going, let's see, where's Caveman? Caveman, do you want to stream a?
Yep, my engine is just starting.
Okay, no problem. Hey, there's JD. JD.
Hello.
Yes, our lead designer. Hello. ¿Cómo estás? Guachas, quinchas.
The elusive is the elusive lady.
He's a busy guy, this JD. Very, very busy guy.
Is he a busy man these days?
He's a busy man these days. That's what happens when you're like really good at what you do. So JD, when did you get did you see the layout of the UI on that game that I was showing?
Yes, it looks a bit similar to what we have.
Yes, it does.
But it has more options, more stuff on it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So JD designed. Okay, well after Anshu, we'll go and have a look at the UI flow with JD. Whoa, we got some
Okay.
music here and everything. Let me just mute it so we don't get muted.
Music
on
is from YouTube.
YouTube. No, YouTube.
No, YouTube, man.
Where do I? No,
You all
YouTube. Okay, I muted it so that we don't get muted. Okay, so you're live at the moment, eh?
Mhm.
Oh, am I? Nice.
No, I'm asking, are you
So-
actually clicking on these things live?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So instead of these, we have just, how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Instead of 8 cards, we're going to have whatever number of cards that we
15,
have,
yeah.
because these, well, this is the card selection screen. Would we have 15 here, or
On the
like
loadout?
100?
Oh, there'd be
Yeah.
hundreds or thousands, yeah.
Right.
So
So then
they'd
this
be
is
organized
yeah.
into collections, yeah. So you'd have like a bunny pack, and you click on it, then this all your bunnies would show up, or it would be an owl pack, and all your owls would show up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
this
since this is built for Android, you click on a card and then you select it, and then it gets selected.
Oh, nice. So you're tapping there with your.
But I'm using my mouse currently. Then you click on Launch Forces. Ignore this line. Now I've resized these widgets for visibility because mobile screen is small, and we won't have 4 cards.
Check it out, bad guys. They're so cool.
And these guys move in straight lines. They don't move diagonally.
Yeah. So we have to also check they're like upside down, but I think we must only have it coming from one spawn
correct,
point.
that.
Yeah. Like it's on the
I'll
website.
have to remove this one. Yep. I'll remove this spawn point.
So everybody watching, this is our potato version. So this is where you get to test your loadouts in like a top-down 2D mode, and it's currently on the website. I'll show that now as well. And Anshu's busy building out for Android and iOS and Potato laptop. So we're working on like variations of UI, and so these are endless arena modes. So once you've like built and tested and all that kind of thing, you just like stick the artwork down here. I wonder which version. I wonder if Samuel's around. Something break. Anyway, okay, but that's cool. So you've gotten to a place where you've got a bit of a loadout before you launch. That's very cool.
Yep.
Looks cool. I like that the user can like zoom into the map.
Yes. Okay, Anshu, do you want to share about the pain and anguish that you went through to achieve that?
What?
To get the pinch, the finger pinching.
Oh, well, yeah. we had it working, almost had it working months ago, but it didn't work for some reason. Because Unreal Engine's default pinch functionality doesn't work. Then I found a tutorial somewhere. And
and then it worked.
Then it worked, yeah.
It's like being able to pinch in and pinch out of the battlefield. So I mean, that thing where you can only select 4, that's what I was saying. So maybe if we come up with a UI system like what Mechabellum has there, where
Correct.
Yeah.
We keep if you want to spawn new things, then that section is on the bottom right part. And if you want to upgrade or do anything with the existing stuff, that section is on the bottom left.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is what our current 2D prototype website is. Here's a marketplace. Everything is on sale already. Here's my password. So you would log in. It depends on whether you want to use a wallet or not, because your wallet is your inventory. Just popping in my password. I'm sure you could all read it. Okay. So this is the marketplace, and currently we've got them like common is $1 in say, rare is $2. So it's like really cheap. Like right now, like in this build, there's no ultra exotics yet. It goes up to ultra rare, and it's like $5. So I imagine that when the player marketplace will look like this, where players are selling whatever they unlock to each other, and I imagine that this will be, much bigger prices than what we've got here at the moment. So this is just for early people who want to come in and build like complete loadouts. So when you come in for the first time, we let you grab a free NFT. Let's connect that wallet. Why did it ask me for my wallet? Anyway, and then you go to your inventory. So then the inventory reads your wallet. So whether you unlocked the cards on mobile or browser or in the 2D or 3D game, I'll show you guys a bit of the 3D game in a second. You'll let me actually load that up in the background so long. Oh, I've already got it. Nicely done. And Rob, did you get to download that file?
That's a good question.
Okay, don't worry. Okay.
Let me do it now.
So, okay, so yeah, I've got it. So anyway, so it doesn't matter where you play our game, you unlock these. So these are bunnies, this range over here. There's all sorts of different ranges. And everybody starts out, you'll do a tutorial and you'll end up with these noob cards. See, noob. So a noob card doesn't level up. You can't sell it to other players on the marketplace. It's just helps you learn the game. So you create the loadout. So over here, I'll call this one. Who have we got in this chat here? Let's have a look. We've got all sorts of cool people. Let's call it the statistician medical. This is free, by the way. This version, anybody can go and play. You guys can play tonight already. So you can go. So we're going to call it statistician. Did I spell that right? There we go. And then you just check this out. I'm sure it'll be cool if you figure this out even on the mobile, where when they click on it, you see how it shows nicely like this. See what it's doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like it shows your loadout there on the side.
Easy to do.
Oh, awesome. JD, I think this needs to be a bit bigger, man. Eh?
What do you say?
This thing over here on the side, it's so nice. I feel it should be like bigger, like wider and bigger, be more prominent. Or not? What does everybody think? Is it okay the way it is?
I think it looks cool because it shows the picture of the card on the background on the background.
Yeah, I also think it looks very cool. But what I'm saying is maybe it should be bigger so that it features more. Or is this size fine for everybody? This
And is in what screen are you watching that? Because I noticed everything looks very tiny, like if you were watching on a big screen.
It is on a big screen, yeah.
No, but Andrew, generally in like your kind of Pokemon Online, your Magic Online, these are two separate screens, if that makes sense. Your actual deck, then you would click, let's say the cards, you see your inventory.
Yeah.
Would be the decks. Then you click on one, click edit, then it would open the deck. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So it would open it here.
Yeah.
But when you click on one, it's going to add it to your loadout. So see there, I'll save the loadout. And now it says, do you want to launch forces with this new deck? And I'll say yes. And then off we go. But anyway, yeah, so that loadout system, I just love the way it looks when you add them there because, it's just so, man, I thought these are these little red things.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Okay. Anyway,
let's
It's all calmed up.
Okay, I'm calm. So check this out, Anshu. I like this system as well. Check out. Boop, there's your loadout, and it's easy to scroll through. See?
Hmm.
So however you want to interpret this for mobile, in this UI, this was, and I think, what format have you got this in, JD?
Those are PNGs.
I mean the UI, like this background, this popping up and down thing, like these, this UI that's popping up and down, this thing.
I don't get the question very well.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
he's just
Yeah.
using the same image and changing its position.
yeah, but I'm talking about the UI itself, the user interface. This the two arrows over here, this box, these two arrows here, that thing, this thing at the bottom.
Those are all transparent PNG images.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, it's fine in
okay.
PNGs. Yeah.
So if JD sends it to you, Anshu, you'd be able to use that, eh? Make your life
100%, yep.
easier.
Yep.
Okay. So have you sent this
I
to
mean,
me, JD? Have you
it
sent?
would be cool
Yeah.
if he used like this interface with the map he's building, because what he's building looks very cool.
Yes.
Maybe from here he can only just grab like the bar where the cars go, and maybe the hell bar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just need the images.
Yeah.
Or I'll have to download them from the HTML code if they are there.
And I have a wonder, because you also could like make a sketchy version of like the screens you need, and
Yep.
and I designed them all in this same style.
Yep, that's better. That's even better. Nice.
Okay, great. So Anshu, okay, I'll create. I think Anshu, have I got you on WhatsApp?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so I'll create a group with you and JD. JD responds fastest on WhatsApp. He pops into Discord once every 4,000 years, but most
Based.
of the time based. Yeah. But it's cool. So when you click on the thing, it's there. When you click on it again, it disappears. So placement is quite cool because you just click, and then when you move your mouse around. So in this case, so this is what I'm saying. So you'd have your baddies coming from this side, and they just got to get to that side because it's like an endless arena mode. You see, so now we just plonk these things down. So that's not going to be courage anymore in game. It's going to be called valor. See, so there's a machine gunner, and so we're letting people like play with all of the current cards. Boss knocker. I mean, these noob cards look quite pretty,
They look pretty.
Let me see. We put down a virus. Best I can do is a headache. Yeah, because they're noob cards. They can't do much. Okay. You push play. And so on the mobile version, we're just doing those like evil smiley faces. Yeah, on the browser version, we're doing our literal or whatever's. We just upgrade that thing over there. Have I got enough? Yeah. So in the tutorial that we're building, so Anshu will build the tutorial out on browser first, and then you'll be able to just copy it. It's quite cool. I'll show it to you in a moment. And then there you go. It's like playable, but the UI is very clean and nice here. It's kind of the look we're going for. Yeah.
Also, we could, because you also have the UE we did for the person shooter for one person.
Yes, I mean we got to work on that UI because it's very challenging, to get that right because it's such a different dynamic. To have tower placement and.
But I don't know, maybe from that design we could grab like maybe the map, because I noticed in his version of the game, and people will be able to zoom a bunch into the map. Maybe with a tiny radar, the persons will be able to see from where the enemies come, or if a tower is being attacked.
That's a good
Or,
idea. Yeah. Well, we
but
can
I
check
don't
that out
know.
now.
I think it's up to K-Man, because he's building it and he knows what he's doing. So if he sends me the sketchy versions of the screens, I will be able to do something nice for him.
I will, man. I will send you.
Yeah, that'll be very cool. So this is what
Yeah.
that same arena looks like now, top down in 3D that we're working on. And just give me a sec here. I got to turn down the music and stuff.
Looks very cool.
Every girl safe.
Turning down the music and.
Yo, bald guy.
So this is the multiplayer. So there's you'll be able to play with 3 other guys in this mode, and then see. I think it's still loading skins. It's quite cool.
It's very cool.
So currently, see this UI, we have to figure out, because right now you push E and then it's a drag and drop system, which I don't think works as nicely as I'd like it to. It's not terrible. It'll definitely need a tutorial.
Well, it's because also I'm pretty sure this thing I gave you, it's just PNGs. It has to be adapted
Yes.
into Unreal, so it functions better. Also, that when you change weapons, if we were trying to use the design I gave you, they should be changing on the right, and the bullets should be showing tiny on the right too.
That's the right weapon. Fucking hit stuff. Oh, try a different one. Yeah.
They are super big.
Yeah, we have to work on all these.
Them, it's the towers and not you.
Yeah. We want to make this like a lot of fun to be. See, like this weapon system we're trying to figure out, because check at this. There's different problems here. It's got a nice reload system.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Punk.
Yeah.
Is Jason still around? Jason?
Hey, can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yo, how's it?
Yeah. Actually, I like this one. The first one, actually, I wanted to comment on the first one. Like, as from the gamer side, I actually don't like small characters. Like as a gamer, you need to feel like you're in the game. Like that. I like this one because the character is really that's big enough. Like you can feel you're like you feel the game. You're in the game.
Yes.
Yeah. Then another thing is I think that the previous game that you first showcased was kind of like too much. Like I don't know. Like it has a lot of things in it. Like the features will be there, but you can use a few of them. You know, very many of them will be there, but they may be redundant. From the dev side, it may be huge for you, but then from the gamer side, they are not actually using all the features. You know, when the game is overloaded, some of the features will be redundant. You know, yeah, but I think I like this one. Let me first finish the gameplay. I don't know, you're done or you're still playing?
I can go back if you want. Yeah, I was just going so I could hear you better over the noise of the game.
No. I was enjoying the gameplay here.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Just a bit of clarity. That the first game that Uncle was showing, we were mainly looking at that game not for the gameplay, but more for the menus and the user interface. You know.
Yeah, yes, I think after loading this one, I noticed the difference. But then, I was thinking you're related to that one. But then after loading this one, I think this one is very far different from the other one, and this one gives more feel to the gamer. Like they feel like they are in the game. You know.
Absolutely.
No, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're building. So this version is our like flagship, very cool.
Girl,
and
safe.
Just turn this down. And Anshu is working out. Is going to, after he's built that version that looks like the website version. Yeah, this UI, the way we do this UI is gonna be so important. Anshu's going to work out how you can play this view on your phone. So if your phone's fast enough, Anshu, you can pull it off. We're just using low poly everything. Not like this version. Yeah.
True. First, I'll see how.
Yeah.
First, I'll see how much optimization does Unreal Engine do by itself when I export for mobile.
Yeah. Soon. # we will find out.
But basically, you get the potato experience on a potato version.
Yes. You get the potato experience. I like the potato version because you'll be able to test your loadouts. You know.
Yep.
Look how nice this is with the silhouettes and the dynamic lighting, and there's your core defending itself. We'll work out how to make the stuff look a lot cooler as well and feel a lot meatier.
Yeah, we'll have to disable dynamic lighting for the phone version.
Yeah, that's for sure. Bake it all, my man.
Yep.
So have I got enough courage? Yeah, I've got some courage. I can put things down. Yeah, I think in this version. So I think that JD, if you something dog walk past and the mouse thingy got plugged out. Let me upgrade that turret over there. Yeah, like the UI is so important. I really like the way that Mechabellum UI works, where, like, let's say where's my mouse now? There we go. Oh, close that. You can't see at the moment. So if we're looking at it with a reticle, we want this thing to show that we're looking at the turret. Do you guys want a little bit of game sound, or are you happy with no game sound?
I don't get game sound.
Okay, I'll just give you a little bit.
Oh, because I have muted I can't hear you.
Okay. but that's fun. I'll just have a little bit for people who want to give it feel more alive. So you look at the turret, and then you'd push like E, and then it would then it'll what I'd like is it pops up on the left hand side like in Mechabellum, Then these things here. So we upgrade this thing over here, max level. Got a lot of courage.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I see. Like these ones over here. Like this one over here. So you look at it and you push E. So having the upgrade function. I mean, if we have to optimize the heck out of this, because this is like so messy. Hey, Curvata! Good to see you. Let's see. Checking that thing. Yeah, so you run up to the other tower.
Incoming wave.
Look at that thing. It's just killing things down the bottom. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so I'm asking like what do you consider you've won the game like after killing everyone,
Well, in this current mode, you just play until you got the very, very high score. So your goal is to level up things, get the highest score, because you'll have player versus player. So we'll have what we're building is a MOBA in the end. It's either 4 or 5 versus 5.
Incoming wave.
And the win condition is when you've destroyed the other player's. Sorry, just closing that out there. Goodness gracious! Look at the choppy frame rate. So you see that thing down there currently is just in our test version. What we've got for the core, this thing over here.
Okay.
So the enemies must destroy the core. So you want to. Where's our core? Down there. The map is pretty big. So there'll be this massive thing that they're attacking, and you want to defend for as long as you can and try and get the highest score in the. This is like an endless mode that we're testing here, but you'd in multiplayer try and destroy the player score, which is on the other side of the map, and you'd have mechs and vehicles, and the longer the game survives, the more you're attacking and they're defending. You see?
Actually, I thought it was because most of these games, like you have to play maybe to destroy as many enemies as you can, and I don't know, it kind of gets boring when you keep on playing, Yeah, so that's it. Like if you're aiming for something, maybe you're protecting something, or maybe they have taken like a hostage. Maybe you're trying to save them. Like it makes the game, I think, more enjoyable than just shooting randomly.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of objectives that you have to achieve, and they get more and more difficult. Like every wave, and then the levels, it just gets more and more difficult. But in its current mode, I don't find it fun yet, because it's still in its logic and world building unoptimized. Like that's what we're really working on this month, is to get it to where it looks nice and it feels fun. Let me just see what's going. I just want to see scalabilities on medium. It's because I'm playing in multiplayer mode in Unreal Engine. Goodness, 70 people are watching us right now. Hi, everybody. Go first, statistician. What do we say? Who was talking there? Statistician, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so great. So Caveman. So Anshu, you're gonna then let JD know. JD, where do you prefer to communicate with Caveman for the designs and stuff? Must
I think if you make the WhatsApp group, will be amazing because I can reply faster to him.
Okay. I'll do it right now. Or
Nice.
maybe I think we've already got that group of 4. I'll just make it a group of 5. Where's that cool group that we started? That sometimes you guys answer and sometimes you don't. Let's see. Add members. Add member. Anshu. Here we go. Ta-da. There you go. now I'm changing the name to
OSP gang.
Yeah, it was first it was gang of 3, and now it's a gang. So you there he is. Members. How do I change the name of this thing here? Overview. There we go. 5. Okay, now you guys can talk nicely and communicate. So in that group, Anshu, Cesar is the guy who's the main website dev, and and he knows a lot about the third web,
Right.
say integration, whatnot, and then JD's obviously the lead design on all the cool stuff that you've seen in Unreal. I mean, in Operation Safe Play so far.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. So just to show you what the tutorial system is going to look like on mobile and on what? Where's my PowerPoint gone? Did my PowerPoint crash? Did my
Or last.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
What? Oh, there it is.
In the box to the left.
Everything you own. I found it.
Uncle, with those downloads, you said that original third-person project is that one called TPS System Components 2. That one.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the big one is the Spawner TDG goodies. All right. So on the potato versions, which is the browser version. So JD, so you're going to be doing this for Cesar as well. This system here. Can you still see the stream?
Yes.
Okay. Remember we talked about how the tutorial would work.
Yeah.
So it says welcome operation. So we won't really have audio. We'll just have like a comic vibe. So there might be music playing if people want it, like we currently have, and a little UI sound like blip, 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 you know, when you change these things up. Because we don't want it to be too heavy on browsers and on mobile devices for the potato versions. So then the other thing is, okay, anyway, I'll go through this first. Okay. So Anshu, what do you think of this for the tutorial? It says, welcome to Operation Safe Place here. Ready to learn the basics? Absolutely. What's first? And then goes there first. We've got troublesome teens. They're fast. They have low HP. So it teaches you which turret to use. You see, it says there's the baddie. And then it says, how can something that feels so good be so wrong? Which is what this one naughty boy said to my daughter, to my oldest daughter, like many years ago, when she said no to him. How can something that feels so good be so wrong? And I'm glad she dumped him. Anyway. And then it's like, yeah, so what's the plan? See, and then a machine gun tower should do the trick. It's great for rapid fire. See, so it's like a very simple machine gun tower coming right up, and boop, there it is. The new machine gunner arrives. So as you go in the tutorial, you're unlocking these. So you'll unlock the machine gun tower first, and it teaches you to deal with HP mobs. Right, and then it says machine gun towers are great for rapid fire. Place them where they can cover a lot of ground. Hit the start button when you're ready. You see, hey Jermaine. You see, so this for the potato version, this is like fantastic, I think, because then we can go through all the tower types and people who because we'll be doing like the 3D version of this much cooler. I mean, in the game version, that 3D version that you saw now, you'll actually have Lucille talking to you. Well, not Lucille, Chen AI will be talking to you, animated things. But in this case, we don't want too much weight on the browser version and the mobile version. So you've got like, watch out, here the teen creepazoid is coming, and boom, there's the teen creepazoid, and it's like, womanizer Brittany wrote a song about me. Oh, evil dude over there, and then creepazoid sounds like a boss fight, right? So then I imagine for a boss fight, they would see that they need more machine gunners, because that scummy political leader or whichever boss is over there would be like a pure HP boss. So then, and then we'll do that same sequence for all of the enemy types. So the enemy types are HP, armor, shield, invisible, and boss. And so so for HP, that's ballistic weapons. That's like machine guns and snipers. For armor, that's heavy ballistics and armor piercing. So that's like a sniper, and I can remember there was something else that could eat through armor, like the virus towers, corrosive towers. They can go through armor. Then shields, those are energy weapons like lasers and energy grenades and stuff like that. And then invisible, you need things that can see, Now,
what?
Owls, revealing towers.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. My brain went ahead of while I was speaking. So JD, originally I was excited about having this kind of system here, where you could actually see the towers. But after Rob and I chatted to Cesar last night or the night before, we kind of realized that, let me just find the browser again, that the current website version, it's much easier to have this grid system underneath, and so to make those maps top down instead of isometric. So it looks very pretty in the isometric thing, but it means a lot of extra work. And if we want to kind of launch these arena loops by the end of November, then we definitely want to make it easy. So going back to this, I'll check Midjourney now to see if I generated any nice top-down maps. I don't think I was successful, but I'll check now. I'm going back to PowerPoint. So my idea for this, later, I think we can figure out how to do it, but Caesar would have to now change those things from being flat on the grid.
I feel like it will take him too much time to make that web isometric.
Yeah, you're right. Because there's a lot of factors here. Like, for instance, like this bad guy go past here, then this little doodad over here has to be put in the foreground so that he disappears behind it. Like, see how he disappears behind. So it's quite a bit of work to pull that off. Like,
I think it's more easy for Caveman to do this with the Unreal Engine than to do it on web.
Correct. Unless you use a web-based game engine. But that would mean rewriting everything, which is stupid.
Yeah. I think for the potato versions, we take the path of least resistance for now. And then at the next phase, we say, congratulations, everybody. The potato versions just got upgraded to isometric, So on the next wave. But for now, we want to go as fast as we can so that we've got a nice playable project.
The tutorial can be done in this same base we have for the web game.
Yes, exactly.
And I noticed, I don't know if I'm correct, but Oh no, never mind. This is the correct version. The older version has that plugins that you didn't like for the red spaces.
What? I don't understand what you just said.
What is this map?
I'm looking for a top-down map that I was generating. So,
it never
yeah.
generates what you want it to.
No, it never generates what you want it to. Sometimes you get lucky, so I'm just gonna let me see of what I generated. Yeah, if there was something usable. Because I don't want an isometric view. I want a pure top-down. Okay, let's take something like this. This is not our look, but I'm gonna just take this. Just download. Everybody calm down. You don't have to shout about everything. That's top down. This one isn't bad. I'll work on this as well, so that we've got the tutorial maps. Because the idea is that you go through, the different enemy types, whatever, 4 or 5 tutorial maps, showing you how to place things, and then you play that never-ending arena mode.
I see. This is for the background.
Yes. So let me go back
Nice.
to
Those are cool.
Yeah, there's potential there. Let me see. Okay, so I've overlaid this. So this one up here, let me just replace. Change picture. This device. Probably in downloads.
And do you want in the tutorial the enemy to follow an exact path?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
then I can adjust the backgrounds to go in certain path up to the pictures you send me. I can change them. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, you see. So now on the edit, we don't have to worry about having these things move whatever.
No.
So now it'll
says
just
I will just need. Yeah, he will just need to set the path.
Yes.
Up to the background.
So this actually looks sick.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. Let me make a couple of variations of this one. Let me just...
Yeah, you must send me your favorite pictures for the backgrounds for the maps, and I make up more.
Let me just... I'm just gonna... Okay, best thing for me to do is this quickly. Duplicate. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this thing. Rob, are you still around?
Yep.
What do you think of this vibe for our tutorial map? I think it looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
So here's the start. They come out of here, and then they go along these linear paths, and that's what we defend. This looks pretty sick. Anshu, what do you think?
Yep.
The statistician's still in the chat, yeah. Don't know. Who else is in the chat? What do you think? Okay. I think this is nice for the tutorials, man. Yeah.
I'm searching whether there are any grid map packs on Unreal Engine Marketplace.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to crank out some strong variations, see if it has... 75 people watching. Hi, everybody. I hope we're not murdering you with boredom, yeah? Yeah, let's see what it cranks out up here. Is it making different pathways? Yeah. Goodness.
Nice. You know, if we created assets, the wall assets ourselves, and made maps by ourselves,
What is that?
if we created the images, if we made the
Yeah.
images for the walls ourselves, and we make unique maps using those images,
Yeah.
because this one, the map that you just opened,
Yeah.
this one doesn't have a path really. There are walls blocking. Start from one point and try to go to the next end of the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, AI isn't smart enough to do that yet.
Well, we'd block it with walls, and but Cesar says very easy. He just literally draws the path. I think you'd also be able to just draw, say, go along there, go up there,
Or yeah,
go there, and then give the places where the grids are. So pop a couple of grids there, pop a couple of grids there. You know.
No, I can adjust the map, the background. I can expand it or fix it a bit so it fits with the grid Cesar has on the website.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
That will be the most fast way to do it.
it's nice.
The fastest way to do it, I mean.
Yeah,
My English sucks.
it's better than my Spanish. Much better.
Bonjour.
Okay, so this is a nice solution. This top down, and these are nice colors. Going from the thing to the thing. Let me see. Can't remember. Was there a bulk download organizer? How do I live without you? By the way, if you're watching, you're welcome to. I'm watching the comments. If you've got ideas or thoughts or stuff, you like things, you don't like things, you can mention. Okay, so was there a bulk downloader? Let me see. Explore. Organize. How do you download the things? Edit. Oh, there's some new features. What have we here? Retexture. Oh, what is going on here?
Yeah, retexture was announced.
Edit
ago.
from edit uploaded image. What? Let's have a quick segue here.
You can upload an image and it retextures it based on your prompts.
Okay, let's find a nice picture. How about this one?
Andrew, please send me the PowerPoint presentation you have for the tutorials.
Okay, I'll do that.
So I can start working on that.
Actually, it's already in the chat with which is now the Gang of 5. You'll see it there.
In OSP 5?
In the Gang of 5 on WhatsApp?
OSP. Okay, I see it. Maps PDF.
Yeah. So,
okay, also you already discussed with Cesar all this.
Yes.
Nice.
That's busy uploading. Takes a bit long to. Oh, it's probably like checking the image and stuff. Okay, that's pretty sick. That we got that solution. Yeah, look at that. And it looks cool there. Goodness gracious. So your baddies are coming along here. Yeah, you see it. And it's cool. So, because those smileys will stay the right way up. They're not going to be upside down, or you want them to stay kind of straight up like this. So, JD, you want me to generate a bunch of these and send you a couple that look like they might make sense?
Yes, the ones you like the most,
Yeah.
and send me a couple, and I will have enough to create.
So here's the question is, okay, so our tutorial would be, I think we only need 4 maps, or 5. So 1 is HP, 2 dealing with armor, 3 dealing with shields, 4 dealing with revealing, and 5 dealing with things that shoot back. So that's what the healing tower is for. So we'd have 5 maps. So Anshu, when logic is sorted out, that would be pretty easy, to solve.
Just one problem.
Yes.
Oh, so if I'm using this map in my game, so
Yeah.
this map has walls, right?
Yeah.
Now,
No.
either
Oh, sorry. No, it doesn't. This is a linear map.
Oh,
They're gonna just take one path. You can't block them because it's a tutorial.
so I'll just manually lay out grids in a manner so that they walk in one specific path. Yeah.
So you just like would put down. Let's go insert. Do you even insert, bro? Shapes, squares. So yeah, you'd say, okay, let's plonk some grids there. So let's plonk a grid there. This is a good spot, you know. Put some grids down there.
But these grids have to be connected. The AI doesn't jump.
What is that?
These grids resemble walls or paths.
Just
walking paths.
Oh no, these grids are just the places where you can place turrets.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Let me just do this properly. Stand by. I think the dog wants to go to the loo. Hey, what's up, Lily? There you go. Okay. There we go. So whatever color that is. Does that look more tower placey to you?
Nice.
See, so in the training mode, we're going to teach him how to use a sniper. So then we'll say, okay, best place to place a sniper is where it's got where it can see right down the path. So this one would shoot right down that path over there. Yeah, so you'd plonk a couple strategically, you know. So then we'd set the path. So it goes ding ding diddly dee dee. See, it's going down there. So
man.
Yeah, so it's being shot at by lasers, whatever. So we'd have to so JD will create the little path over here. It goes I love that animation that it has in Mechabellum, where when it goes in there, it goes, whoom, you know, it like hits your character face at the top, wherever your character face is, you know.
Yeah, it's like a power up pulling an enemy.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, in JD's design, your life thingy is right here on the end. Where is it? Just finding. Chrome again. Chrome in again. No, that's not right. Oh yeah, it's still struggling with that uploading image or whatever. I don't want to waste that time.
You are
Yes.
intexturable.
I'm intexturable, yeah. Hey, you are nice. Mr. Greenity is so cool. Do you even X, bro? Where's where? Where is where? Here we go. That's not where I want to be. There we go. Like, yeah, see on the end, here's the current life.
Yeah,
So,
I'll need that. I don't have it.
Yeah, JD's got all of that for you. So it's got that thing on that side.
Nice.
And the grid will have this nice color theme. I think it'll make your life a lot easier now that you've got JD, because you've already, I mean, it's so awesome that you've got the creative ability that you did to keep the look and feel, even on the
That was-
basic. Yeah,
That was autism.
artism.
Autism, man, not autism.
It's like
I-
branded, for OSP.
Yeah, it's our vibe. Let me just can I zoom in? Yeah, check here. I really love this when you create the deck, when you click on these things appearing over there. That
Yep.
I don't know if it needs to be more prominent or what, so the more cool cards you have.
They should be on separate things, Andy.
I don't know
vote.
I don't know what that means though.
So like, let's pretend the cards are the decks, right? So it's the other way around. And then you edit a deck and it opens a new page where you can then manipulate the deck.
Oh, like Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, because this is like two, like, I understand the principle, but it's, for me, like having that deck management so like minute on the right opposed to the left-hand side being the contents of the deck.
Let me see if I've got Magic the Gathering here. Nope. I think I might have Hearthstone. No.
I mean, if we're going to go for that route, I mean, obviously feedback from the other peoples will be good, but to me, it just makes more sense to have like this. You can see where the cards are. These are the decks. You want to edit one of your decks, you click on it, you click edit, and then it opens the deck, in a new page or overlay or something.
So it's like a new inventory widget that pops
Yeah.
up.
100 cement.
All right. So, JD, you realize you're not sleeping for the next 3 or 4 weeks, boys. Huh? I mean, blooming Anshu's got exams as well.
And I have to study for it. I was
Yeah.
studying for it.
Yes. But I think the hardest work is more going to be JD, because you already got most of your logic done, hey, Anshu? So if you
Except the integration stuff, yep.
Okay, that's awesome, because JD works very fast. He's probably
Nice.
already done this while we were talking. Hey, JD?
When
When what?
when are we going to have the Casper meeting in terms of that API database integration? Uncle.
I don't know. You can set it up whenever you want. I'm there. Let's go.
Caveman, have you had a look at what he's done so far?
I've looked at the endpoints, the postman that he sent me,
Yeah.
and now I have to install 2 plugins in Unreal Engine. One plugin is to make REST requests to the
Yeah.
server, And another plugin is the third web plugin to communicate with the blockchain.
Yeah. So do you want to do it with that REST post, or do you want to, would it make more sense to store something on your side in Unreal that then gets updated through the API call? What's the best practice
I
in your
think it
view?
would be more secure if we had a middle server in between.
Middle. Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't like the game doesn't. What if the game doesn't do any blockchain transactions on its own, but delegates those tasks to a server, and then the server does those things, and the server is super secure.
Yeah. Well, let's have that chat with Casper. I did just give Casper, like, I think everyone's seen the updated economy doc. So I did just ping Casper just to go through it again, and then we can just have a meeting with Casper and you guys, and then you can just explain like how do you see the best way to implement that is, because we also don't want it, I don't think, like post get live, because it's going to be perma things going on, Okay. But we will chase Casper up for that meeting.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it'll actually be nice if that integration system initially is a standalone. Can we do it in Figma?
The integration system.
Yeah, if we
Standalone, what?
if we didn't, I think what Andrew means is
The
if we
socket
don't.
infusion.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah,
you know what I was thinking about the blockchain transactions being handled on a different server than directly on the game is if we do all of the blockchain transactions, calculations, whatever, on a separate server, and the game makes requests and gets response from that server. That means the server acts as a middleman between the game and the actual blockchain. Then we can do this work of integration once, and then have all versions of the game just make the same requests on that server, whether it be mobile or third person, because the actual integration is on the server.
Yeah, that's the idea. The idea, but what Casper's working on, the first phase is the not specifically for the blockchain, is for the game to read the cards and the stats cards,
right.
the cards, and then we need to then look at the third web thing as well, because it's also that we need to have another chat with Uncle in terms of maybe having a mirror of the DEX instead of the live wallet first in the chain, if that makes sense.
I think so. Look, so our priority is that you end up being able to put it on the marketplace.
Yeah.
So that's it. There doesn't have to be on-chain activity in the game itself. Although there will be.
Yeah.
In those API calls. But for instance, the infusion and burning systems would probably be better as a standalone app on its own server. So players won't realize that they're switching from this to that, because it'll just be a link so maybe it's like a website that opens inside the game. I don't know. But if we do have one centralized lockup, that's the best for sure. So all your infusion systems and everything. I'm not married to any back end strategy really. Because our objective here is by the end of November we've got a playable browser, mobile, and PC arena, and
Yeah.
all of them are making calls on the same wallet, so that people are transacting and already experiencing their NFTs.
Yeah.
And an additional bonus is that infusion system is already there, which means we'll be able to move even more NFTs on the launch. So those packs
Yeah.
will have real meaning. Okay, I've downloaded Hearthstone, launching now. Let's have a look at their loadout creation system.
And what does the infusion system mean in the potato mode, top-down mode?
It just means that when you launch your loadout, sorry, let me just turn down this drunken tavern music here.
That's nice. UI. Every button has a feedback. Master volume.
There we go. Thank you. There we go. Let's get rid of all of this. Yeah. Skip all this stuff. We just want to see the loadout.
Nice.
No, don't want to play games. Oh, okay, you wanted me to play a game. Bloody hell. Okay, that's nice. Game menu. Play Hearthstone, your weekly quest. Man, I just want to get to the thingy that thingies. Okay, Hearthstone. Oh, there we go. So, open packs. My collection. So is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Alright.
So is this your? So you're selecting the deck where on the right, and it's showing you what's in the deck on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the same system.
And it opens a new tab.
No, you've got the inventory on the left.
We've got. Well, let's quickly go there. So let's just check what we have. Where is it? Come on. Okay. So if we click on so we click on this one, it shows you what's in the kitchen sink, and it should actually be 0 here. So this is not working the way it should.
No. There on the left is your actual inventory.
Yeah, but what should happen is if you click inventory, it should show you inventory. If you click on the deck, it should show you what's in the deck. You see, these loadouts are yeah, that's what should be happening. JD, are you still
but
here?
you would have to you would have to edit the deck on the right.
Okay.
And then because that deck didn't have cards.
Yeah.
Just hang. Yeah.
So
you can see if it works, but yeah, the left just shows you your live inventory.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You still need to see your inventory, but you might need a like you said, is when you physically then click on a deck, it replaces your inventory with what's inside the deck.
Yeah. So, and if you edit, then it should show you the whole inventory. So
yeah.
So if you click there,
if you edit one that's got cards, it just shows you a list of cards there inside that screen on the right.
Yeah. So what should happen is you click here, it shows you what's on. So on the left, it should show you what's inside there, and the inventory should only pop up if you edit it. So this or everything over here, which should be in deck. So it would be like So these are starter cards, not starter deck.
Yeah, just go back to where you were, Magic. So, is this a deck now?
I assume so. Let's see if they're back.
That's similar to what he has on the website. You have the decks on the right, and when you click a deck, it goes like inside the cards. That's very similar because I did OSP thinking about this one.
See, drag a card to remove it. So this system over here. Is anything happening? It's a banned card. Nothing's happening. Dragging card. Nothing's happening. Living roots. Oh, I see. Oh, you're swapping it.
Yeah. Can't you create a new deck here somewhere?
Let's see. Is it crafting? No. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It's like, how do you create? So I'm going to click done. A new deck. There we go. So we create a new deck. Then you click on the things. Choose. Oh, was that the... Oh, that's the thingy we just chose. The heading, the artwork for it. And then custom deck. Right. Choose. Let's see. Okay. Now, clicking all the things. They get added there.
You see now, adds, yeah, it adds all of those. So it's like a live inventory on the left. And then when you inside the deck, you can see these cards within the deck, if that makes sense. But you can do it either way, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it might be easier to have the deck view what's in your deck. When you click edit deck, just take you to a brand new page where you just see what's inside the deck, you know. But that we can obviously we can figure it out.
Yeah, so if we're on the builder over here, what should happen, because this is simplistic, it's very simple, is you click on Easy Noob, and then it should only show what's in Easy Noob. So currently, when you click edit, then it must show the whole inventory on this side. Because that's a very simple system. And then we can build a more complex one a bit later, a raccoon. Okay. Sure, I'm getting tired now. It's only 12 o'clock at night. Am I getting old or what's going on?
Just want to see if I can pull up the Pokemon one as well.
Okay, let me see if there's if I find enough.
Pokemans. It's just got to be like intuitive, because the magic one is also not really intuitive, you know. It's okay. It's not bad.
Be a winner on Psy. When Khabib finished Connor and jumped over the fence to fight his teammates. It's classic, eh?
Pokemon is doing server maintenance, so I can't show you right now.
They're crazy. These people are crazy.
I will have to pass out now.
Yeah, it's a good idea, bro. What time is it there for you?
3:26.
Yeah, I got Facebook and all sorts of things happening here. Okay, no meetings. Let's have a quick look here. 3:26. Good lord. There's Friday. Yeah, look at that. I'm done. See what's happening here on Saturday. Our normal meetings and stuff. Saturday 2 to 4. It's good. Nice. Sarah and Warped Out tomorrow. That's interesting. Okay, anyway. All right, we're good, man. Yeah, well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Okay, so Anshu and JD, you guys are going to communicate and build the heck out of that.
Yes, I'll send my first sketches to JD by tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So it is November the 1st today. So we've got 21 days. Your exams, when do they finish, Anshu?
27th.
27th. Okay. And then what's happening after your exams? Can we do a hard burn after the exams as well?
We will.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Great. I think we made a lot of progress. Yeah, we can gun it, man. Look how cool our game is, man. We are making a nice game. Okay, so first thing is, to everybody who's been watching, thank you so much for your love and support. We have 76 viewers tonight, which is incredible. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, potato, whatever it is. Love you all. Toodles. So ending the stream.